Yes, guys, welcome back to another vid from Mutal FC, and today we got another banging vid for you. Today we got Week 11 predictions, but before we get into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like for more banging Premier League videos.
All right, so we got game week 11 predictions for you guys, but first we got to talk about Chris Wilder. I mean, the man's having a wild season. They just lost 1-0 to West Brom last week, and if they stay on track, they're projected for a really nice total of 4 fucking points. But by the looks of it, Arsenal are also relegation candidates.
I think they'll have enough to stay up. I still think they'll be strong enough to stay in the division.
All right, so first up we got the North London derby, the big game this weekend. I got Spurs 3, Arsenal 0. I mean, because as we just saw, they lost to Wolves without Jimenez. And if David Luiz is busy with a concussion too, I can only imagine Son's going to have fun with that back four. So yeah, 3-0 Spurs.
Yeah, so I have Arsenal 1, Spurs 0. I know people are going to be like, what the fuck is Chris saying? Arsenal are sitting 14th in the Premier League, basically fighting for relegation, while Spurs are top of the league right now. But for me, this seems like a classic, Spurs are doing well, Jose Mourinho has his team flying, and they're going to lose a game at some point. This just seems like that game. It's a derby game. Arsenal are desperate for a win. And Arsenal's going to be playing. Spurs are a team that play on the counter. Arsenal a team that also like to play on the counter. I think Aubameyang's going to be back this game. I think he's going to get the goal. And I think they're going to end up winning this game 1-0.
Yeah, personally for me, I gotta go Spurs 2, Arsenal 0. I get it's a derby game, so anything can happen, but I think Spurs this year under Mourinho are a different level. I don't think it's the same bottle job Spurs. So I actually think Spurs are gonna convincingly beat Arsenal 2-0 because Arsenal haven't scored a goal, an open play goal. Okay, they scored against Wolves, fair enough, but that's 2 in a month. I mean, fucking Aubameyang won goal of the month for Arsenal last month from a fucking United penalty. That was the best goal they scored because they didn't just score any goals. So, yeah, I don't really see Arsenal scoring goals because, that Mourinho's, defense on Tottenham, oh my god, it's amazing. He's made, even, that Swansea kid, he's made him really good. So, yeah, Spurs 2, Arsenal 0.
All right, moving on to Villa, Newcastle. So we're filming this on a Monday, so Villa are yet to West Ham. I think they got the Friday game this weekend, so there might be a little bit of tired legs. But I still got Villa 2-1 over Newcastle. I just think even with all the quality that Newcastle have, that Wilson goal was sauce, by the way, the mag on the keeper. I just think Villa's going to be too much, so 2-1 to Villa.
So I have a 1-1. It seems like Aston Villa is getting back into their form from not exactly last year, but mid-table team form. Obviously, we haven't seen them play against West Ham today, so I don't know what's going to happen there, but they should be tired considering Newcastle will have a week of rest before this next game. West Ham's only going to have 4 days. And Callum Wilson's coming into form. I think he should get a goal here. So I think Newcastle can definitely get a tie from this game based on how tired Aston Villa should be from today. So I have a tie 1-1.
Personally for me, I'm going to go Aston Villa 2, Newcastle 1. I just think, like the others said, Aston Villa aren't playing like they would start the season with. They're shaky a little bit. Their defense, I don't trust that defense, to be honest, especially Mings. But I still think they're better than Newcastle, even though Newcastle played well last Friday. Aston Villa, I just think they have the upper quality. Just Grealish, I honestly think he's borderline up there for being a world-class player. So I think he'll get them over the line. So 2-1 to Aston Villa.
Moving on to Everton, Burnley. So as we just saw last week, Man City picked apart Burnley. I think if James gets on the ball, he's gonna have fun. So I got Everton 3-1.
I have Everton 2-0. I think this Everton front three is desperate for goals right now. Other than DCL scoring 2 games ago, it's been a while since that front three has performed like they did in September. And Burnley's playing a relegation type team, so this is the game for Everton's front three to get back. So I have them winning 2-0.
Yeah, I gotta go Everton 3, Burnley 0, because Burnley just haven't been playing well. They're not organized, they're not structured, and it's basically a confidence boost for any team that gets to play them because they're going to get smacked.
All right, moving on to Man City Fulham. So I know this is a game week predictions vid, but I'm going to predict that Scotty Parker's going to get sacked because I don't know, man, 4-0, that's being generous. I could even say 5-0. I'm going to go 5-0 to City.
Yeah, so I actually went 5-1. I think it's the perfect matchup for City. It's just going to be City just pounding on Fulham all game. and Fulham have no defense to defend any of it. So I think City should dominate this game. So I have them winning 5-1.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be another boost of confidence for City. They need another confidence boosting win, so I think it's gonna be a 3-0 win to City. After being Burnley 5-0, De Bruyne looked good, Mahrez looked really good. So yeah, I think it'll be an easy victory for City.
Alright, moving on to United West Ham. So I think it's probably gonna be similar to the Southampton this weekend. I just think West Ham, a little bit of quality. United, Cavani, that was insane, that brace. I still think United will just edge it, so United 3-2.
So I have United 2-1. I think Cavani last week established himself as our main number 9, which leaves Martial out of the squad. So I'm kind of interested to see what happens to Martial now, because he did play well all last season, but this season's been very inconsistent. And the other one, I'm interested to see what happens to VDB now, because I thought he played pretty well against Southampton, especially in that second half. I think he deserves to start, especially now since Paul Pogba is probably going to be out of the squad completely. He's not even being chosen for the subs anymore. So, I think they'll have enough to beat West Ham in this game. So I have them winning 2-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the United 3-1 win against West Ham. I just think United had the upper edge of quality. I think VDB and Cavani show that additional class that the team needed and adds the balance. But it does all depend, because as I could say 3-1 here, but we don't know what happens against PSG on Wednesday, tired legs and stuff like that. But I still think, because our squad's pretty deep now, that we can rotate a little bit. Martial maybe plays against PSG, and we maybe play with a 5-back there, so we'll rest some players like Cavani. So yeah, I think United will get this win 3-1, because they're just really good away from home.
Alright, moving on to Chelsea Leeds. And just on Leeds real quick, that Rafinha screamer was fucking insane. And I think this is going to be a game of FIFA, because Leeds create hella chances. Chelsea can create hella chances, but they could just park the bus. I don't know. I just see it being 1-1. Maybe Timo scores, maybe Rafinha again. So yeah, 1-1.
I have Chelsea winning 3-2. Leeds as a neutral, for me, is the most exciting team to watch in the Premier League. It's a very dangerous style of play, I think, especially a team like Chelsea, when you have a forward like Timo Werner, who loves getting into those little pockets of space behind the defense. Leeds are going to leave open, I think, a lot of those pockets of spaces. So I think this is Werner's game to get maybe 2 or 3 goals. On the other hand, I think Leeds will also score, because that Chelsea's defense is suspect. So I have Chelsea, but I still have Chelsea winning 3-2.
I think this is gonna be a I was gonna say 2-1. I'm gonna say 2-0 to Chelsea, because Chelsea under Mendy have most clean sheets. The defense looks more solid. The goalkeeper is obviously solid, and Leeds, as good as that Rafinha goal was, they are in general known to miss a lot of chances. Bamford always gets criticized. I know he had a good start to the season, but a lot of Leeds fans have said that Bamford usually kind of does this. He'll have a good start, a good patch, and then he'll go missing in terms of chances. They'll get a lot of chances, but he'll miss a lot of sitters. And I feel that's what kind of happened in the Everton game, but more than that, Rafinha just saved them with a world-class shot. But I just think Chelsea, like Chris said, that Werner's going to get the counter-attacking ability. Ziyech was really good. Even against in that Spurs game, it's not like he created a lot of chances, but there were times where he created, and he almost had a goal with that one half volley. So I just think Chelsea have the upper quality here, so they'll win 2-0.
All right, moving on to Crystal Palace West Brom. So I'm probably not going to watch this game, but hopefully it's a hot sausage for fantasy. West Bram's defense is trash, so I think Crystal Palace 2-1 this game.
Yeah, I have Crystal Palace 1-0. I don't want to waste anyone's time analyzing this game. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, West Brom got that win last week against a shit Sheffield side, but I think Crystal Palace are a little better, so I'm going to go with a 1-0 to Crystal Palace.
All right, and then fuck Sheffield United, Chris Wilder, wild season. Spoke about that earlier. But moving on to Liverpool Wolves. I got Liverpool 2, Wolves 1. I honestly think, I was talking to the guys, I think Wolves are going to be better for it without Jimenez. I think when Jimenez is on the field, everything they try to do is for him. It's similar to Ronaldo for Portugal. Everything has to go through him. I think that's why they won that Euro. But yeah, anyway, I think Liverpool are probably going to bounce back from Brighton. So yeah, 2-1 to Liverpool.
I have Liverpool 3-0. I understand where Lach is coming from with how this could actually help them without Jimenez, but I still don't see where they're going to get a consistency with goal scoring without a main number 9 up top, especially the impact Jimenez has had these last 3 seasons. The other thing is this Liverpool attack is looking better than it did last season because now instead of a striker in Firmino who can't score for his life, you have Diego Jota who can actually play an actual striker role. And I think it helps that Jota's playing his former club, so he's going to be, I think, a little more in it to score in this game. So I have Liverpool winning 3-0.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Liverpool 2, Wolves 1. Liverpool, I just think they have the upper quality because I think Jimenez getting injured for Wolves is a huge blow. So I think Liverpool just have better players overall, so they'll edge it 2-1.
I'm on to Brighton Southampton. Instead of it being 2-2, I think Lamptey's still suspended. Mopes missing goals left and right. And then Southampton, Hassan Hudel's working his magic. It was a little bit salty after United, but I still think they're going to split the points here at 2-2.
I have Southampton winning 2-0. They're playing really well. I really thought they deserved a win against United the way they played in the first half. And they've been playing like that all season. It's not just like a one game type of thing, and that's without Danny Ings. So I think they're going to get better when he comes back. But in this game, I think they just have more quality than Brighton does all over the pitch. So I have them winning 2-0.
Yeah, I think I gotta go with the Brighton 2, Southampton 2. I think both teams' of overall style of play has been good. I think Brighton have been unlucky with some of the results, especially against the top teams. But yeah, Southampton, I think it'll be a draw only just because I've never really watched Southampton like a full game, and I watched it obviously against United. The defending is pretty crap. I mean, to let a 2-0 lead go like that in one half was pretty poor. Even I don't know if they deserved the game though, to be honest. Even in the first half, even before they got their 2 goals, United had 2 sitters that they should have really buried. So I don't think really Southampton at all played well defensively. I think offensively they got some good players, but defensively they're shit. So I think Brighton will take advantage of that. So I think it'll be a 2-2 draw between them. But guys, let us know down in the comments below what you think of the predictions. Who do you think is going to win the North London Derby? It's a big game. Arsenal are crap. We know it's a derby. Anything can happen in a derby. So you guys let us know down in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want more banging videos. Drop that like button. Alright? Hit us with a comment down below who you think is winning the North London Derby. And other than that, I guess we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.